Hi, I'm Dr. Lisa Thompson of drlisaandthompson.com, and I have a question for you. How would you like to wake up in the morning and have 7 or more people reach out to you on Facebook, personally messaging you, wanting to know more about you, your product, your service, or your business opportunity? Well, pay close attention because I'm going to share with you a simple 5-step method to build a social media lead machine on Facebook. So I learned this from Jen Johnson. If you are not following Jen Johnson, I highly recommend that you go and follow her on Facebook at facebook.com/turn purpose to profit. What Jen specializes in is really teaching marketers how to engage in the spirit of Facebook, staying in Facebook's good graces, to reach out to people and to create compelling social media posts that will get people wanting to reach out and engage with you naturally. So I highly recommend you go and check her out. She's a fantastic trainer and really knows her stuff. And she did a training that I was on the other night and really broke this down into a really simple 5-step process. I took notes, and I want you to learn what I learned from her today. These were the best takeaways that I had from her training. So the first step that we need to focus on is, who are you? Because the key to building a really attracting the perfect person to you is you need to build and engage an audience before you can sell to them. So before we can even find those right people, we have to get clear as to who we are, our vision, and the message we want to deliver to your audience. The biggest mistake that a lot of home business owners make is when they go on Facebook, they turn their Facebook profile into a walking advertisement board. And what happens is that Facebook does not like that, and they will penalize you. They will either suspend your account or put you in jail, or they're not going to give your posts much reach at all. So you have to do this in a way that Facebook is going to want to share your stuff. And the way that you do that is that the reason people go on Facebook is, number one, they want to be social. They want to be entertained. They want to be educated. And they want to engage with people. You know, they want to share things that matter. So people don't go on Facebook to buy. Okay, they don't go there expecting advertisements. So that is the big thing that you need to keep in mind. But what you need to do is to get clear as to who you are. You want to be keeping in the back of your head, what products or services, solutions do you offer? In addition, you want to be talking about skills, hobbies, talents. Who are you outside of business? What motivates, excites, or entertains you? And what are things you would like to talk about? What you want to do is, if you weren't in business and you were on Facebook, what would you be sharing with people? Okay, and there's a really important reason why we need to get clear as to who we are first, in that the number one asset in your business is you. It is not your company, it's not the website, and it's not the compensation plan, because people do business with those who they know, like, and trust. And so what Jen taught was, and this was the big takeaway I got from her, is the more of you share, the more people will reach out to you. Okay? When I share things that are going on with my diabetes management, or if I'm sharing something that, maybe something going on with my family, or I'm sharing some good news, I tend to get more engagement with that than if I put something out promoting a product or a service. So, really look at your last couple of Facebook posts and see if you're not getting any engagement. If you're not getting any likes or comments or shares, you're not connecting with your network, and you need to make that first step, okay? You need to make yourself be interesting, okay, where people are going to want to reach out and comment. Whoops. So here's the next thing is step number 2. So once you know who you are, step number 2 is now you can know who your audience is. And the reason we need to focus on us first is that your audience will be much like you, because people like those who are like themselves. That's just a natural law. okay? You're attracted to people who are, share your similar beliefs, interests, hobbies, and skills. See, you're going to attract people like you, but if you don't share more of you, it's going to be hard to get their attention. And people's attention spans are being pulled in multiple directions. And so what you want to be able to do is you want to give them, and this was so huge that I learned from Jen, the me too, not the so what feeling. So when you're putting out a status update on Facebook, you want people to go, me too, I have those same feelings, rather than so what, okay? Think about when you want, when you're scrolling on Facebook and what makes you want to like, comment, and share a post. It's more often than not when you read something, it is the me too that you are responding to. You also want to document your struggles and pain points because they're part of your story, but you have to be very careful here. You want to document them in a way that's going to empower people. You don't want to complain or point the finger of blame, because when you do, you're sending out a vibration and you're going to attract complainers and negative Nellies and negative Charlies towards you. You want to be attracting the people that are going to, use your product, become consumers of your product, raving fans of your product or service, that they're going to remain loyal customers and become reps in your business. Now, when you're documenting these struggles and pain points in your life and what you're going through, you want to make sure that these are struggles and pain points that your audience may be dealing with too. And these can be related to business, product, or life related. So we've gone through step number 1, which is knowing you. Step number 2, know your audience. Now here are 2 examples that I found on Jen's personal profile that share, especially with step 2, of the type of audience she's looking to attract. So if you look on the far left here, she's talking about how her and her friend Erin are, they're taking control of their health. So it's crazy to think we started the Bringing Healthy Back pledge for the 2 of us to get in shape, and a few months later we have over 600 people on the journey with us. Always lead by example. And if you notice down below, they had 51 likes on this particular post. And there's no mention of their company, but it's curiosity. And it's making people go, hey, me too. So there's people who are looking at taking their health back, and they're going to be like, yeah, I'm looking for something that might help me get healthy too. And she picked a really attractive picture of healthy food. Now on this next status update, this is a video she shared of her an anniversary to her parents. Now if you look here, she's talking, giving some stats about that the chances of your parents actually meeting is 1 in 20,000. And so, she says to celebrate 37 years of marriage. She's got tremendous gratitude and love. And this is a video that her dad wrote for her mom, and it's, and how beautiful is that she shared something here. She shows that she loves her parents deeply. She's also a singer as well, so she gets her talent from her dad. And if you look here, that particular video she shares has over 1,000 views. So this is something, too, that gets a lot of engagement. People are interested in that. Now, once we know who you are, who your audience is, now you got to go to step 3, which is to find and follow your tribe. So this is where you're going to grow your network. And the way that you do this is you find people who have big networks in your niche and tap into those networks. It's like you're tapping people on the shoulder. You want to follow the leaders on Facebook and like their fan pages and see what type of posts they're putting out that gets them engagement, because success leaves clues. And the way that you do this, to find and follow your tribe, these are some guidelines that Jen suggests. You can find them on Facebook suggestions, graph search, group suggestions, fan pages, and friends suggestions. So there's a lot of places you can find your tribe on Facebook. So this is a technique that I learned from Jen, and it's very, very, works very, very well. It's called Facebook Bingo. So what you do is you're going to go through your Facebook news feed or your leader's fan page and find posts that have high engagement. They have high likes, comments, and shares. You want to like and comment on the post and tag the person who wrote the status update. That way you get on their radar. And you want to leave a meaningful comment. Don't just say, hey, great post, and then the person's name. You want to put a little bit of substance into the comment. It doesn't have to be very long, but something that's a really well thought out, hey, I really like that. That really spoke to me here. Or you can do something funny using the Facebook GIFs. Those are really great ways to really, put something in there that can be very funny, and a lot of people like, you can get engagement when people use the GIFs as well. But once you've done that, the next step is then you want to click on the Facebook reactions. So when you're looking at people where you see where they say how many times, the likes, and so you want to click on that, and then you see all of the people who have liked that particular status update. And then all you're going to do is you're going to hover over their profile, and if they have a follow button, follow them. Okay? You want to follow them, because what happens next is Facebook will send the notification that you are following them. And based on the law of reciprocity, that if you follow someone, they in turn will want to go and check you out and see who is following them. Okay? And a lot of times they will follow you back if they see something interesting on your Facebook profile. So once we've gone through step 3, we are now at step 4, which is to now check your friend requests. So the people you want to talk to are now in your Facebook inbox, okay, under the message requests. So what you need to do is when you are on your profile, we don't want it to be this walking bulletin board, all right? So when people start to follow you back, and they are now in your inbox, you're going to want to start up conversations with them. Never pitch on the first conversation. Ray Higdon, top network marketing expert and home business expert, says, seek conversation over conversions. Don't pitch them on the first meeting. That's kind of like if you were dating, you're proposing marriage at first meeting. I mean, nobody will ever accept a marriage proposal at first encounter, okay? So you want to talk to them as you would your friends or family. Get to know them, get to know what they are about, what are their hopes and dreams. Maybe check out their fan page, excuse me, or their own personal profile, and comment on some things. Ask some questions. And we'll devote another video training on what to do to structure up that first conversation. But right now, you just want to start checking your Facebook friend requests and start conversations with them. And then finally, the next step and the final step is to fascinate and follow up. And Jen says this is the part where when people are going to follow you back, you need to be putting quality content that's going to want to get them to follow you. They're going to feel compelled to follow you and be compelled to start engaging with your posts. So Jen put it beautifully in this training. I thought this was great. She said if people are following you back and they check out your page and they see nothing but shared videos and quotes or walking bulletin boards, it's like showing up to a party with no beer. Okay, you want to give them something to chew on. Offer them value. You want to be posting on purpose. Okay, so go back and look at your last 10 Facebook posts. What do they look like? And then ask yourself, does that make people want to follow up with you? So let's look at some examples that Jen had on her Facebook wall. Okay, so here's one where she's teaching people. So I have 2 examples here. We're going to look at this one over here where she says, this is her giving value to her marketplace. She said, there comes a point when you have to say enough is enough. I'm over old school marketing strategies and get down to business. Tonight, Erin and I are ditching the slides and taking an intimate group of serious peeps through our process of how we run our business on the daily. Come prepared to work and prepared to see some on-the-spot results. We've had it happen, so why not let it happen to you? We have only a few seats left before the 2-hour High Impact Academy Marketing Lab kicks off. Drop lab below if you're ready to move out of learn mode and move into results mode. Now, if you notice, they've got 36 comments or likes on here. Not only that, did you notice they had no link? Okay, Facebook is really watching that you don't put any links in your post. And the reason for that is they want to keep people on Facebook for as long as possible. So what Jen does is if people comment in the comment section, she's going to reach out to them on Facebook Messenger and then give them the link because they have asked for permission. Isn't that powerful? So now people aren't feeling like they're being pitched. Now in this next status update that she has, I want you to look. This is a video. It's a 20-minute video that has 521 views. And she did a live stream with Erin. And here's how she puts it. Ever feel like you're building your business on quicksand? Erin and I will give you 5 reasons people stay in Stucksville and how you can change it. Plus, let's work on your business together tonight. So this is promoting their webinar training. And if you noticed, no link. It's had over 500 views. And they're giving value away. Okay? It's going to make people want to stop and watch that video. So these are 2 examples of how she structures posts on her Facebook personal wall that gets people to reach out and interact with her. So if you follow these simple 5 steps, this is going to help you have people reaching out to you. And it's such a great feeling when people are seeking you out rather than you having to go and chase down friends and family and people you don't know. It's now where you become the hunted and not the hunter. If you got value today, leave a comment and share. And if you want to know more about the exact simple system that Jen and I both use, that it's a simple recipe where you follow it and get results for your business. This is going to give you the tools, training, and support that can help you get people reaching out to you on a daily basis. And Jen is also a featured trainer in this system as well, so you can get more training from her. What I want you to do is go to drlisamthompson.com/recipe and you can get all the information there. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you in the next video.